Hey everyone, I'm going to talk you through how do we take an existing product description and how do you optimize that product description to really drive the SEO benefits that everyone wants in their e-com store. So the process from our side is really about taking an existing product, analyzing that existing product, so analyzing all the data that's inside that product, and then comparing what you have in terms of in your product data to what's currently performing in top positions for SERP for the correct keywords that the business should be targeting on a product level. So really, it's very, very challenging, certainly when you're running like thousands and thousands of products in a store, to basically take or to get into enough detail to look at the keyword research, to be able to go and analyze what the SERP is actually telling you about what your page should do, and then to create a kind of almost mini strategies by page, looking at even down to the kind of level of the language that's used on that product page or in that description. So for instance, do we want to be talking about comfort, or do we want to be talking about the style of the product, or do we want to be talking about the form or the function? Is this buyer who's looking at, in this instance, a pair of expensive lingerie, are they looking for kind of extreme detail in terms of the features, or do they really just care about how does it look? So all of that kind of data about how informs how we should think about how do we write a product description. But then trying to apply that analysis over 5 or 10 or 20,000 products is so difficult for large SEO teams. This is where the AI really comes into its own and really provides the scalability that we can actually perform this analysis on an individual line item, really drive home like very, very kind of scalable SEO solutions to improve the product descriptions and improve the conversion rates on the page, also improve those SEO objectives and build better product descriptions that people actually want to read. So I'm going to talk you through how it works. So from our side, what we're first of all going to do is we're going to go and select a template. The template we're going to use here is this product SEO content generation template. And this workflow is a series of steps that essentially perform the research and then get into the writing stage of building that content for products. Yeah, so currently we're setting up a workflow, and that workflow contains the existing product title, and then hidden inside here, we've also got the other 20 columns of data that we have from extraction of the store. And now we can actually build a workflow that comes in, looks at all that data that's currently not shown on the screen, and then starts to reverse engineer and analyze that data, and then go out and perform some secondary analysis online to be able to really build like a package of information that can be used by our AI to go and write the future columns of information that we want to basically finish this product description. So I'm going to run a piece of, let's do this one here. So I'm going to run a research analysis on Magnetica spelled tanga. This takes it maybe a couple of minutes just to go and run that analysis because there's quite a few steps to it. And then we can actually read through the data that it provides back to us and sense check and make sure that we've got the right information, and then look at the information it actually generates as a result of that analysis. Okay, so that analysis is now complete. So now we can actually read the research, take a look at the AI thinks we should do with our content. So first of all, this is kind of a research package. And the reason we create this package is it provides us lots of insight into the kind of thought process behind the decisions that we're making. Because AI can, if you don't understand the process of getting somewhere, it can be really kind of unnerving to allow AI to basically make quite important decisions in the business around the product descriptions. So what we want to understand is what is the kind of thought process behind that, and why are we making these decisions? So here what we've got is an overview of the key takeaways from looking at the competitors when we actually look at this specific keyword. So overview of competitors, we've actually got Barge, which I think is the brand, utilize high quality imagery, detailed product descriptions, emphasizing the product's aesthetics and the functional attributes. All right. So it's actually really trying to understand product aesthetics and functional attributes. So what does that tell us? That kind of tells us that from a functional perspective, this is probably targeting or probably speaking to a female buyer, because it's actually from a functional perspective, we want to understand what the product means. So features, bullet points for materials and care instructions, making it easier to digest. So again, it's matter of fact information, and it's all about the care for the garment, or a lot of information about the materials and the care. So again, those are things that this business believes that the buyer is going to be finding being critical to in the purchase process. Key takeaways: high resolution images, use descriptive language that highlights the benefits such as comfort, reduced visibility under clothing, no VPL, and unique design elements. Relevant sizing and fitting information should be clearly presented. Second one down, clear call to action includes detailed product description focused on emotional appeal and product performance. Emphasize the elusive and luxurious shopping experience. Key takeaways. So we've really got kind of a good piece of analysis here that's going to help us to actually build a better product description. So the next item is it's actually going to go and look at the correct meta description, or the meta description it recommends, and then the meta description, and then the recommended URL structure. The writing approach, both focus on both functional features, minimal visibility in the clothing, crafted, delicate floral embroidery. Content structure, begin with an alluring introduction paragraph, use bullet points for specifications, benefits, and care. Bullet points to list usage, material composition, sizing information, care instructions. So it's really kind of pushing this bullet point list item. Keyword targeting, primary, secondary keywords, specific placement, where they should be positioned, visual hierarchy, UX improvements, customer engagement strategies, call to actions, bits and pieces. So really kind of detailed brief on what we want to go and build for our client. So the AI now takes that piece of information, and it's now going to use that information to go and generate the meta title. It's actually a really great meta title, a really good job there. The meta description, zero VPL, shop now for sensual style and striking crimson, and then the description itself. So, that's good. Care instructions, care instructions, and maybe separate out the care instructions, stick that into a separate meta field. We can actually make sure that happens. Maybe look at reducing the length of the description just slightly, and potentially moving these key features above core description. But in essence, it's built a really nice kind of description there. Smooth silhouette, really kind of good language there used in the description. So this is kind of our product description optimization workflow. So this can go end to end. We can produce thousands of these documents and thousands of these products going through these workflows, almost on rinse, wash, repeat kind of style in the background, where you can run 100 or 1,000 a week through the process and really get that product description content up to scratch. We also obviously track the performance of these pages as they go through the process, and we're able to kind of really see the benefits of this kind of optimization, whereby we track the click-through rates, the impression share from Google Search Console, the click-through rates, and the performance of those pages once the user actually lands on the page. What does that add to cart ratio look like as they land? And we're able to really see kind of the huge 60% increase in impressions, 40% increase in clicks, or 6% increase in clicks, 40% increase in impressions. Very, very significant growth of traffic. But that's also coupled with an increase in add to cart ratios. As our customer receives the information they require on the product page, they feel much more secure about their purchase, and it eases the journey to conversion. So there's lots of benefits to getting this piece of the conversion funnel right and getting that content perfect. If you'd love to chat, I'm more than happy to grab a call and talk you through what we do in more detail. Obviously, these workflows are just a starting point for almost your creativity. The more creative you can be, and the more detailed you want to get, we can go there with our AI and help you to actually implement those strategies across your e-com business. Please reach out if you'd like to chat, and I'd love to kind of show you in more detail what we do. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Cheers. Bye-bye.